We went to watch Black Adam. I don't generally watch that many DC films, but this was a good film. I enjoyed it. There was a nice little teaser at the end, what's coming next as well. So that was good. Anyway, so we're going to go to cinema. It's a 7:30 show. In general, if it's a 7:30 show, I know that at Star City Birmingham, the show will not commence for at least 18 minutes. So I've spoken to management there multiple times. Like I've spoken to a person who knows, right?
Yes, it
I
will
know the
not.
exact minutes. 18 minutes. That's the number, right?
Hold on,
Go.
hold on. You asked the minute timings of when the cinema will run from start to dimming lights.
Who am I?
Who
Yeah.
thinks of
Because
that
no, but
genuinely? No one thinks of that. Most people think, oh, roughly half an
it's
hour,
never,
give or
bro.
take,
It's never half an hour. Yeah,
20
20
minutes.
minutes is closer. But I just like to know. I'm very specific. Like when I put Black Adam into the calendar, because I know Shindy's gonna look at it at some point. The start time will be there, as in the listed start time, 7:30 at this point, and the end time as well. So we can work out where we're going to get food as well. So that has to be in the Google Calendar. But I know a calculation in my head, the actual 18 minutes. Now the reason, okay, let me give you context further. Why do I need to know that? Because Shindy is always late. That's why. I don't want to miss the start of the film. Right? So here's the thing. So we get late, right? And then when I say late, like we should leave the house at 7. I want to be there at 7:15. Early is on time. Always in our house, right? Early is on time. Something I learned from dad. The whole desi thing about Punjabi people. You get to the party super early, even when they're like family.
Always
Well,
late.
we're there super early, like even when the family's not really there and they're just like setting up the whole example. We went to one of our friends' pre-wedding parties and we ended up helping them set up. So yeah, that's how early we get there. Anyway, so we're supposed to leave at 7. We left at 7:10. There was a crash on the M6, slowed things down. I was like, Shindy, look at the ETA. It's red. Google Maps is saying red. We're going to be at 19:31. This is not good. Got to find parking. So I'm thinking about all these things. So we get there, the traffic clears. We get there, I don't know, like 19:27. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Now, here's the thing. We are late. It is your fault. Because it's your fault, you should forego.
Whose fault?
I placed my hands on the table. I'm going to bring them up. I was just about to start tapping. I think it's when I get angry. It's when I get
Thank you.
angry.
Yes.
It's when I start talking about
Thank
Shindy.
you. Thank you. Yes, it
keep my
is.
hands. So
It
hands are on
is,
the chair
yeah.
now. So because you are late, because we are late, because you have made us late, right? Ownership being there, then you should forego any other secondary pleasure you seek from the cinema. Secondary pleasure being snacks, toilet. Well, if you need to go toilet, you need to go toilet.
Ooh.
So Shindy goes, right, I want to get.
Whoa, I was gonna say, I was about
Listen.
to say, do
Yeah,
toilet breaks count? Is
Listen,
that a
listen.
luxury or is that a fucking
No,
human need?
well, this is the
Okay.
thing, man. You need to plan better, man. Okay. So I'm like, so she wants a Sunday. And I'm like, do we have time for a Sunday? There's obviously a line. Then they got to make the Sunday. And Star City staff aren't the quickest, man. Like this is leisurely when they do it. Right. So then it's like, okay, so no, I want a Sunday. I'm like, okay, you get in line for the Sunday. I'm going to the bathroom because I actually need a bathroom. Right. I've still got my 18-minute timer in my head. Come back out. Shindy's at the front of the line. Ordering the Sunday. I'm like, fine, cool. Paid for it. Done. She's like, oh, actually, I want to go to the toilet as well. I was like, excuse me, you want to be late and then you want ice cream and you want to use the bathroom. I was like, this is just too much, man. I was like, no. Obviously, I can't say no, but this is all going on in my head, man. I'm like, you need to factor this in. If you want to do, let's take the toilet out. You can go to the toilet whenever you want. But if you want to have snacks and all that kind of stuff, 19:15, be there. Be there 15 minutes before the listed time. Be in the cinema, inside the screen, even before the lights turn on and all the trailers are coming on. Okay, that is on time. Then Jazz, me, Karan, Doctor, is fully relaxed in my place of peace, right? But I hate absolutely with a passion being late for a film. It is not acceptable. So yeah, that is my confession. I feel a lot better now. Thank you for letting me share.
Are these tickets
Yeah, of course,
pre-bought?
Baby,
You're welcome.
VIP in the middle of the middle.
So you pre-bought the tickets?
Yeah. Do you know what? And then I still see people. This is 2022, man. They're buying the snacks and they're buying cinema tickets and they're picking the seats. It's like, come on, bro. You need to be pre-booking. Like, who doesn't pre-book when they go to cinema? Do you pre-book when you go to cinema, Andy?
People who live spontaneously. do that. Something you wouldn't understand, bro.
Clearly. Do you pre-book or not pre-book?
Sometimes I mix it up. Most of the time, I actually don't book. I just go there and try and see it. Especially if it's a film like Black Adam, it's not going to be fucking sold out, is it?
But it's not.
And if we are late,
Yeah, go on.
hypothetically, I can just catch the next one after.
No. You can
Catch
you
the
can
next
catch
one,
the
no
next
delay,
one
no
after
issues,
if it's a
you know.
film which is showing every 15 minutes. If it's like every hour, bro, you can't catch the next one. So that's point number one. Point number two, you're right. It's not going to be full, but for me, it's not about not being full. It's I want the best seats in the house. I want to be middle of the middle. Okay, so because I want to be middle of the middle, I know exactly when to book. Yeah. Look, I've because we've got a cinema room. I know in terms of like head height, right, where you should be in the screen. Like back in the day, what did everyone think? Oh, we sit at the back of the cinema. That's the best seat. It's never the best seat, right?
Yeah.
The best seat generally is going to be in the middle because your eye line is correct. And so, yes, although the seats might be sold out, I like knowing that I've secured the seats that I want to sit in. Yeah.
Well, okay. In a way, I kind of agree with you, but also, it's cool. Like, it's not the end of the world if you're late for the film. I know you got in on time because I saw Shindy's Instagram story, and it was the starting part of the film.
That's
that
a
says
normal
Black
thing
Adam
that she
12.
does.
So I was like, well, clearly,
No, we
you
always
made
make it on time. It's never that. I always allow buffer time, but I don't like the pressure of
Anxiety.
Anxiety is probably a strong word. I'm putting a lot of hyperbole in on this for dramatic effect, but it is my confession this week. And if there's one thing Shindy should improve on is timekeeping. This extends to when we're going to wedding parties and you never get ready on time, and I have to bribe the makeup artist to get you ready quicker. So yeah.
Really? You actually do that? You bribe them more?
I don't bribe it, but it's like I know when things are bad. It's when I ask Shindy how long she's going to be, and Shindy doesn't reply, and the makeup artist replies, and I'm like, oh, because the makeup artist thinks, she'll say whatever, but she's like, oh, Goran can't shout the makeup artist, so she lets the makeup artist reply. I'm like, this is a good strategy. This is a good strategy. So
no, I'd be like, I would say to her, hurry up and just skip a couple of steps. Like it's fine.
Yeah, like your wedding, you know, like we were again.
Yeah, I remember. Skip a couple of steps.
We got to your wedding, what I perceived to be on time, still super early, so early that we went and chilled at Sanj. Yeah. But that was on time for me, man. Like, I think we were there at like 9 o'clock, 8:45. You know, generally, what time does the boy come? 9 o'clock. But obviously, I know you were on time, and there were other factors that mitigated you arriving on time. It wasn't your fault. I know. It's fine.
She still holds it over.
Yeah, she should. It's fine.
For the rest of my life, she's going to hold it over me.
So that is my confession. My confession is that,
like it's my fault.
Yeah, it's ultimately your responsibility. Although it's not direct. It's direct. It's not directly. It's not directly your fault.
At that point, you have dealt with so many problems in the run up to the wedding. On the wedding day yourself, you think to yourself, is this worth fighting over, or do I just fucking let it go? And at that point, you're like, let it go. Genuinely, that is how I felt. When my dad started pulling up random people to come and do a mini, I was like, let it go.
You were like, yeah, bro.
Fine.
That's
fine.
It.
There's no point. I was there like, if Sandra's here, she'd be losing it right now. But it's fine. Don't worry. She ain't here. She's upstairs, hidden away, looking through the window.
And then remember in your wedding,
and she was there like, why?
Remember the other wedding that was happening on the same day as your wedding, but the boy didn't come till like midday or something?
Yes.